Have you ever been to Norway?
Nah, I've never been to Norway.
Do you know what? Such a beautiful place, but damn, I bought a McDonald's, £15.70 something pence.
Oh, mad.
I could not believe it.
Hungry now, you know.
Yeah.
Make believe, it's not real, innit? It's like, it's not real.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's not real. It's make believe.
No, I thought the dragons were real.
No, bro. No. Not like that. I mean, the actual story, like
everyone was looking because they knew he was on
Yeah,
EastEnders,
yeah.
and I was waiting for him to go dun 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 dun. Dun. He did what he said, and he scored 2 minutes after the start of the second half. And I went like this, yes. And then I went, oh my God, I just cheered a Tottenham goal. And I was like, oh my.
they called him Mandy Smith, innit? Mandy Smith.
Where's Shots? He's in the gym.
Yeah.
He's been in there for 6 hours.
Well, when you listen to the last mixtape we did, you know, we got that chef in the kitchen.
Yeah,
That's it. We need to do a food bar.
SaSaSaS show. Best of the best of the best with the very fresh flow.
So listen, we're going to talk about TV shows.
Yeah?
Can I tell you my favourite TV show? Yeah,
All time or current?
Well, current, because it happened
cool.
the other day. It was AC Milan 0 Chelsea 2. I thought I'd just get it in there. No,
go on,
TV show. I'll tell you what I'm on right now. Shaz, me and you.
we always have our
me and
banter.
Shaz always have a talk
Steve
about
always
this.
knows about good TV shows.
Yeah,
He puts me
yeah.
on. He puts me on.
I'll tell you what I'm on at the moment is, have you has anyone watched The Big Bang Theory?
I haven't watched it. You was telling me.
Honestly,
that. Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you now. Like this, I'll just tell you quickly. I don't want to bore anyone who's seen it or whatever, but if you haven't seen it, please watch it. They're like 22 minute long episodes, comedy.
Okay.
And it's about a character called Sheldon who has got, I believe it's autism, so or something like that. But it's funny because I'll be watching it with the missus, and we'll be like, "Oh, you do that." And she'd be like, "You do that."
What's autism? You can't read and write?
No.
Or is it-
That's dyslexia. That's dyslexia.
Oh, dyslexia.
Yeah.
It's like when you do.
Autism is like, well, what this guy does is when he knocks on the door, he has to knock 3 times.
Okay.
So he'll go, penny, penny, penny.
Okay,
And what it is sometimes she opens the door after 2 and he's there and you could see he's on edge until the door shuts and he does the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is, I don't really, listen,
I
it
understand
might not be autism. I presume it is. Hold on, can our producer help us? Is that autism?
So I think Sheldon is a bit on the autistic spectrum, but that sounds like OCD.
OCD.
Yeah,
OCD.
OCD. You
Right,
have to
okay.
complete something.
Sorry.
Or you have to.
All, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he has a bit of everything. So it might be.
It's learning a bit disability.
No, he's not. He's super clever.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
super
yeah.
clever. So it's definitely not learning disabilities. Anyway,
Yeah.
this show is so funny because there's so many things in the show where you can look and I'll be like, rah, this person does that, this person does that. And so what it is, it
relate
actually
to it.
made me realise that we all have a bit of OCD.
It could be
a bit of
I've definitely got
mildly
OCD.
autistic or-
Yeah, we all
runs through
have-
my family. OCD,
we have a bit of everything in us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's only from watching that show that I've realised, bloody hell, I do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
Is it a comedy?
It's a comedy, yeah. It's funny.
I'm going to
It's-
check it out.
Yeah. There's another show I'm watching, Homeland.
I ain't watched
I'm a
that
bit
either.
late on that.
Yeah.
Homeland.
Yeah,
Is that like murders and that?
No, it's about the CIA and in America.
Oh,
and,
no, I haven't watched that.
Wait, is it
No.
fiction?
No, well, I suppose it is. It wouldn't be. Well,
It's not a documentary, I'm saying.
no.
'cause
It's like a TV show.
Well, what am I watching at the moment? Obviously House of Dragons. Like I am
What,
bang
is that
on
that,
that. Listen,
what's
it's
that
Game of
thing?
Thrones,
Game
but
of
it's
Thrones.
it's the next series, but it's the one before it all happened.
Right, the
So it's
prequel.
like
Is it
if
prequel?
you watch Game of Thrones, I was late to that, so I only
Yeah.
watched that last year,
Yeah.
or probably at the beginning of the year or whatever. I finished watching that, and then. This House of Dragons, like they're saying, no, this is before, like all this. So, bruv, I ain't into dragons and things like that. I was feeling,
You
no,
are,
I ain't,
you
but
are.
when I watched it,
You do love a
when I
dragon,
watched
bruv.
it, yeah. When I watched
Dragon
it, listen,
style.
I was just like, listen, I was hooked straight away.
Yeah, but you know what?
I
See,
binged it.
Can I just tell you my theory? And I hope I don't upset any Game of Thrones fans here, but I watched the first season.
Yeah.
And what made me not watch the following seasons was
Yeah.
it was like we're going north. And they
Yeah.
went north, and then they
How
go.
far you can go,
Then they
yeah,
go.
yeah.
We're going north, and I'm like, I swear they just went north, but okay, maybe they didn't go as far north as I thought. And after about the 8th time, if they've gone, let's head north, and I'm like, mate, the country ain't that long. You know what I mean? Like they just keep going
but
north,
it's make
north.
believe. It's not real, innit? It's like it's not
No,
real.
are you really?
Yeah, it's not real. It's make believe.
No, I thought the dragons were real.
No, bro. No. Not like that. I mean the actual story. Like
You're killing me. You're
No,
killing
like, me. it's like they all right, like, let me break it down like this, yeah. Let me break it down like this, yeah. So what it is, yeah, basically, it's like they take bits of history, Do you understand? And they put everything in one pot. So it's like there's little things that did happen that probably might happen or it's going to happen or whatever, but they just kind of make up their own story. But it's like you can keep going north, innit?
Yeah.
No.
So obviously,
Sick, man.
listen, you
Me and
can't
my
get
wife-
to Land's
yeah.
End South. I don't know what's the furthest part north.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, not in Game of Thrones because there isn't a furthest part north.
Newcastle.
Just keep going.
No, not Newcastle, Edinburgh.
John O'Groats?
John O'Groats, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
after John O'Groats, what happened?
But listen,
then?
check that out because that is, I mean, it's just amazing. The way it's so brutal. Like there's things that happen in there and there's so much sex scenes as well. That's why everyone's addicted to it.
That's why.
But
he
I don't
watches
watch it because of that. I was just like, I was watching it. I was like, huh? And then they'd chop off a man's head and then man would do. It's just crazy, man. But it just happens anyway. And then I watched that Jeremy Dahmer. Yeah, I watched one episode.
Oh,
Jeremy
no,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey, you're talking about.
Jeffrey Dahmer, whatever it is.
Jeremy Dahmer.
Listen, he shit the life
Is that
out
his
of me,
brother?
mate. No, listen, I watched that.
That's
I watched
cold
one
though,
and I was
man.
like, and then I ended up binging that.
All
And
right,
trust me,
because there's two of those, right? There's one which is his diaries, which I've watched two of those when he's
Yeah.
actually talking the tapes.
Oh no, this is
Afterwards, then there's the
Yeah,
actual the acting thing. I'm not saying
I
that.
know,
The
I
next, it's
didn't
next
know that.
level. I just
Yeah.
want to say it's next level because everyone think, oh, killing. It shows you 5 episodes of him doing his madness, and then the last 5 is about how he affected people and this and that and their stories.
Very,
it's
very
actually
good.
worth a watch.
Yeah,
Deep.
definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
So what about you?
Bro, I don't watch no telly, really, to be honest. I'm terrible with telly. I will watch the odd thing. Like I like a lot of my stuff is light-hearted, isn't it? So I like
You
Cobra
watched
Kai.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, Cobra
I watch,
Kai.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cobra, I got a little one, so
I
I
watch
watch.
Cobra
I
Kai
watch.
still.
Yeah, Cobra
See, I've
Kai.
not watched that.
I like when I watch telly. I
That's
like
Karate
to,
Kid, isn't it?
Yeah. Basically, I like stuff that ain't too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of
Yeah.
madness going on in the world. So when
yeah.
I want to watch telly, I like to watch.
Is that
just,
why you watch Arsenal?
Stop it. Stop it. You've been good so far.
Ooh, low
No,
blow.
but honestly, bro, the things I like watching, like Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, First Dates.
Oh, I do like First Dates.
First Dates.
EastEnders. It's like
East-
I used to watch it. I don't watch it
You know
anymore.
what?
I lost count,
Yeah,
man. There's
no.
got these new guys in there. I don't know who they
listen,
are.
I'll tell you what. You know the new guy. What's his name? I can't remember his name in the show. He was in jail with Phil. Are you watching it lately?
I ain't watching it.
Oh,
Nah.
okay. Anyway, he's Mark Breeze's nephew or something
Okay,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I met him at his wedding the other week, and I was like, he stood up to do a speech, and I was so waiting for him to go. Like everyone was looking because they knew he was on
Yeah,
the EastEnders,
yeah.
and I was waiting for him to go dun 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 dun, dun. or he should have went dum 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 dum. That's how he should have started it, and then he just went hi, and and he done his speech. So afterwards, I said to him, "Bruv, you would have killed it if you just
Phil's
started
still
with
in
that."
it. Phil's still in
Yeah,
it.
Phil's about-
Phil's
Who's
in it.
about still from the back in the day?
I'm
like-
telling you about
Ian's
Phil.
not.
Yeah.
Phil's turned snitch.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on at the moment, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Phil's
I think the last time I watched it,
Grant's coming back.
Stacey was in it. I don't know if she
She's
still
still in
is.
it.
Yeah, Stacey's
Max
in it.
was in it.
No,
He's
Max
gone.
is gone.
Max is gone,
He's
yeah?
gone. Yeah, Max has gone.
That's how
man.
long ago it was.
Yeah.
So-
You like Emmerdale though, innit?
Nah, none of that, man. Neighbours and all that. Nah,
Neighbours is gone.
Neighbours was sick back in the
Yeah,
day when
nah,
you were 13.
Nah, yeah. Old school Grange Hill and that, man. That's
Oh,
when
I
I
love
was
Grange Hill.
yeah,
Zamo.
Grange Hill. Yeah,
Zamo was
Zamo.
the
Come
boy.
on, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as new things, if there's anything out there, like, tell me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want it.
Netflix.
Let us know,
Netflix is
let
my
us
normal
know.
go-to, man.
Oh.
Netflix and Amazon are pretty
I'll
good.
tell you what I watched.
That Amazon.
All or Nothing.
All
Yeah.
or Nothing.
Yeah, that was
I knew you were
great.
going to
That was
bring that up.
sick.
Right, so
Yeah.
first of all, can I just say, I have watched the Arsenal All or Nothing. I watched the first 45 minutes of episode 1 up until you lost to Chelsea. Then I just been.
You should have watched
I
the
wanted to
Tottenham
see.
one.
I
No, man,
wanted
you
to
should have
see.
watched it, man.
No. I wanted to see the.
No, we beat
disappointment
Chelsea.
in your
We beat-
face.
we
No, you
beat-
didn't. We beat
Not in
you
the
2-0
first
at
game, we
your-
The
did.
second one that was
Yeah,
in there,
second
innit?
game,
Remember
we beat
when the
them.
guy
I
comes in?
scrapped that.
That's when Eddie
That's
came
gone.
back.
Yeah.
Eddie came
Yeah.
back from the ashes to get his revenge on that club that turned him down
Yeah,
in the
man, that's not
academy.
good. Yeah, he weren't
Yeah.
good enough for us, but he's good
No,
enough
that's
for you.
definitely worth a
So-
watch, though, man. That gave me some
No, no.
insight
Wait,
as a
have you seen the
supporter.
City one?
Yeah, I watched that as
Have you
well.
seen
I saw
the
a bit
City
of
one?
that,
That's sick.
Jokes
That's sick.
aside about the rivalry and all that, it does give you people
Insight,
an
man.
insight into what
Yeah.
goes on in the dressing room
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, yeah.
How
Amazing.
whether it's Man City or Arsenal, how
Yeah.
a big club works. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Tottenham, we're not in the big
Have you
club
seen the
section.
Tottenham?
so-
Have you seen the Tottenham one?
No, I won't watch that
I'm
one.
gonna make
I heard
a
it's all right as
confession.
well.
I'm gonna make a confession here. It's when it happened, I was on a plane going abroad. I can't remember where we were going. It was obviously a long one, and I was watching it on the phone. And there was a bit where Jose Mourinho told Aurora is the right back.
Yeah, Aurier.
Aurier,
Yeah.
He told him in the first half, like whatever. I think they might have been drawing, and he turned around to him at half time and he went, "You stop defending, get forward," or something like that. Get forward. And I'm not joking you. He did what he said and he scored 2 minutes after the start of the second half. And I went like this, yes, And then I went, oh my God, I just cheered a Tottenham goal. Like, and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I felt dirty after. The thing is, I couldn't have a shower on the plane.
No. I always say, man, me and Steve, it's the only time we can ever celebrate. Only time I ever celebrate is Chelsea victory. He rings me and everything. It's when they beat Tottenham.
Yeah.
Because I just rejoice.
Which is a lot.
It is a lot, actually. Yeah, man.
The rivalry is real out here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
No, man.
But like talking of like football, like Liverpool, I don't want to digress because we're talking about TV shows, but it made me think of Skibbity used to love Mane.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time he bet me 10 grand?
Yes.
At
I remember
Leeds
it
Festival.
well at Leeds Festival. And you know, there's a couple
We're not
man who
going
was
to lose
there.
a game.
Yeah.
There was a few man who was testament to that bet as well. Me and Shabba were there.
Yeah. And
Mackie might have been
Mackie
there.
did
No one's going to beat us.
yeah.
We're
And
never going to.
£10,000 I bet him.
Who beat him? Watford or something,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Watford, yeah. I remember that day I was phoning him. I couldn't get hold of him.
Yeah.
Like normally he'd always answer the phone. I could not get hold of him. The next day I couldn't get hold of him. When I eventually got hold of him, he just laughed.
Well,
That's all he did. He
even
just laughed on the phone.
saying they've dropped off and whatever, but they won 7-1 the other night. Do you know what I mean? I know it's only Rangers and it's not really Premier football, but they still won 7-1, and Liverpool still can turn it around. They've got that sort of.
But you know
I
what?
don't know, man.
They haven't got Mane. Anyway, we're
Yeah,
going back to
yeah.
the TV. But I just thought of
Yeah.
when you said
Yeah.
football, I thought of Mane, Skibbity. I thought I'd tell that story.
Yeah, man, and big up the people who did the Liverpool program as well, because they knew Skibber was like a avid Liverpool fan. They put something about Skibbs in the thing, so big up to them for
Big
that,
love,
man.
man.
Big
I've
love for
actually
that.
got a copy of that.
Wicked.
Brendan Futureband got me a copy of that. So yeah, wicked, man. TV
Holidays.
TV. Holidays.
Holiday.
Right. So holidays. What's your favourite? Well, we should hand this to Shabs because he's been everywhere just this year, in 2022.
I've been a few places. This year I've been to Dubai. Obviously I've been there a few times. I love that place. It's such a nice place, man. I mean, it's expensive, but boy, like certain restaurants
ain't
I went
nothing
in,
to a
I had
man
to
like
offer
you.
to wash the dishes and that. Do you know what I mean? It's so expensive. But no, I went to Sardinia. I've been to Sardinia. I went to Greece.
Have you been to Ireland though?
Nah, I've been to Ireland once.
Oh, right, okay.
I played in
Dublin's the
there. I played
spot,
in
man.
Dublin, you know. I played
Dublin's
there.
the
I think
spot.
Yeah.
I went there with Mampy Swift, yeah, and the man was saying, they called him Mandy Smith, innit? Mandy Smith.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they was calling him. They thought his name was Mandy Smith, right? And it goes Mampy Swift, and like I was like, no, Mampy Swift. And he was like, because their accent and that, it sounds
Right,
funny.
yeah, it's lost
It
in
was crazy,
translation.
man. It was a mad one, man. But yeah. Places. I was supposed to go away Christmas as well, but I cancelled that holiday.
I think for me, like my favourite place I think I've been to is New Zealand. Just like love the vibes
amazing, isn't it?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we're not talking about holidays, if we're just talking about places we've been.
No, but even as a place we've been,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
No,
somewhere
it's
I'd
up
like to
there,
bring
man.
the missus and
It's
we
up
go,
there.
Yeah.
It's up
go
there,
chill.
definitely.
I think in terms of like the people over there, they're just so blessed as well, man. Australia as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Australia.
Toronto, man, as
Yeah,
well. When you go to
Toronto's
Canada,
sick.
the people are so welcoming,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
course, yeah.
I love Toronto, man.
Yeah, Toronto's wicked. I'm just trying to think. The maddest place I ever went to was the Gambia. I went to Africa.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing. Like I went there in the 90s, so that was a while ago. But done a safari thing. That was wicked.
Oh man, I'd love to.
Have you ever
do
done
that.
a safari?
No,
You've
I
got
want to
do
do it. That's what we was talking about the other
Yeah.
day. with my
Have you ever
mum
done a
and that.
cruise?
Yeah, I've done
Never.
a cruise when I was
Right,
younger.
oh, is it?
When
No,
I
the
was
thing
younger,
is,
yeah.
there's this thing about
when
cruises.
you sleep on the boat and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, so there's this thing about, like, I remember when our neighbour turned around and went, "Oh, you're going on a cruise." I was like, "Mate, you go on like every year, like
Yeah.
two times a year." He's like, "Oh, they're the best holidays." So I was like, "Nah, they're for old people. I'm not going on them." Anyway, I thought one time my idea of hell would be a beach holiday. I can't stand sitting on a beach. Like, yeah. Anyway, so what I liked about the cruises, you go on a ship and you say you go to Barcelona and then you leave Barcelona and then the next day you land in Italy.
Yeah.
And then you go see Italy,
Yeah.
like a town
go
in Italy,
somewhere else,
and
yeah.
then you get back on the boat, and the next day you're in another part of the country or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and then you end up in France. And I thought, what a great way to see
Everywhere.
everywhere. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
went and
yeah.
done the Caribbean. We
Like a tour.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
went.
yeah,
We
yeah.
literally went to Florida, then Mexico, then to
Oh, wow.
Jamaica, and then to St. Bart's, I think. But anyway, we did
Yeah.
loads of things, like that, and I would never get a chance to go
Yeah,
to
to
those
go to them
places.
places, yeah.
Like, but you kind of kill loads of birds with one
Yeah.
stone, and I highly recommend them. Like the
Yeah.
food on there, everything's all
Next level, and
yeah,
some
it's
of them
proper.
cruises are like
Yeah.
they've got all like loads of things on there,
Yeah.
man. Swimming pool, everything, bruv. Like it's massive as well. Like I ain't been on once for years, but when I was a kid, when I went, probably about 12, 13, but. Yeah, it was just like I remember being floors. It was like indoor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
games,
nightclubs and everything in there. Yeah,
nightclubs, mad.
gyms. You'd love
Crazy.
it. Where's Shots? He's in the gym.
Yeah.
He's been in there for 6 hours.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I've not been away for years now. It's been a long time since I've been away for shows.
Yeah, but
I've not had a holiday for time,
you
man.
went to the Northern Lights, didn't you?
Yeah, that was back in the day, man.
Well, that bloody long ago. It was before the
That
pandemic.
was Iceland.
Oh, was it Iceland?
Yeah. It was a
What was
long
that
time
like?
ago. Wicked, man.
Yeah,
But it's
that must
mad
be
over
mad,
there because they don't really get no daylight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
So
it's
it's
just
just
pure dark.
different, bro. The Northern Lights was wicked, man. Obviously, your Dubai's and I've been well travelled, man. I've been to Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, been all over the gaff. But yeah, it's been a while, man. So yeah, I'm looking next year to go and do something special. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever been to Norway?
Nah, I've never been to Norway.
Do you know what? Such a beautiful place, but damn, I bought a McDonald's, £15.70 something pence.
Oh,
Mad.
I could not believe it. I just
Yeah.
bought a Big Mac and a fries and a strawberry shake. I was thinking, have I been robbed?
What about even Russia? We went to Russia.
Oh,
I mean,
that
that's
was
like,
wicked. Yeah, that was.
you know,
wicked.
even when we was
Yeah.
there, we was all like, what's it going to be like? Because
Yeah.
I've never been there before. When
Yeah.
we went there, I was like, raw. But one thing I know about Russia, when I got to the airport, I see the original Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh yeah,
I see Ken.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Ken was on there. I was like,
Yeah.
this is where you've been.
Yeah.
Right? Because all this KFC.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
And actually, Ken was there and it was like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
That's
the old
madness,
school
yeah.
white boxes with the red thing. And I
Yeah,
was
all
like-
of that. All of that.
And
Yeah.
trust me, it was good.
Yeah.
You know,
We-
I
we-
double,
we-
innit?
we
You know, I
yammed
love my food.
I remember
innit?
we yammed it up in the airport before we went,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
But it's like you do get that overseas. Like in
Yeah.
Australia, they've still got wolves.
Oh yeah, they
Wolves
do.
are everywhere in
What?
Australia, bro.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
got
They
wolves
moved over
there.
there.
Yeah, they're there, man.
So,
but
yeah.
not obviously no more in the
Wait,
UK.
Talking about Australia, do you remember that time when Storming done the moonwalk over? Do you remember the signs they have?
Oh, he killed that.
Yeah, and he went, "Hold on a minute, we can't do a moonwalk. No way!" And he started moonwalking across the separate crossing. Oh mate, the
Oh, mate.
geezer's so funny.
Talking
man.
of that, so you know my favourite subject is food. So what is man eating? What's man's favourite
Well, I'm
food?
trying to
like?
not eat meat. I'm trying.
For real?
That must be a struggle, man.
Not really, because nowadays they actually have some really good replacements, and I actually worked out it's really about the flavors more than
Yeah,
the actual.
it's
Because if you
spicing
sometimes-
and seasoning,
yeah,
man.
sometimes
That's
if
why I like some vegan food, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
It tastes good, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is so I mean, don't get me wrong, I will still eat a burger or
Yeah.
a piece of chicken. I'm not anti
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
but I
But
do
you try to
definitely
just- yeah.
yeah, definitely sort of 4 or 5 times a week, no meat.
It's mad because in our house, like I don't eat fish, and my missus don't eat meat, and pretty much her daughter don't eat meat or fish. So it's mad. We cook
Yeah.
3 dinners a day.
3 dinners.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
I just like cook my own or whatever, and or she does my dinner, and then she will just like eat. And she's fasting as well, so she eats at different times. So it's all mad. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a set amount of dinners. I like to cook once or twice a week.
How many times have we landed in a country and he's like, I can't go anywhere till I get food.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Mackie used to always laugh. Because
Man's hungry, you know.
Yeah,
man's hungry, you know.
Yeah.
Man's hungry still. Yeah.
Man's hungry
But,
still.
That used to always, and even when I see Mackie or even like see shots now, what man's hungry still, yeah. And always rolling with a packed lunch or something, man.
That's
I'm
true.
surprised they ain't
He
got a
rescued
little
me the other week, you know, in Liverpool.
Bro.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
give me that. I don't know
Cheese
what.
roll, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheese roll, man.
yeah.
I was starving when I got
you
back
are
to
the king for that. I
Yeah,
gotta
I mean,
tell
Them
ya.
times when you come out of rave, and not even that, you go to the petrol station, and you're gonna get like it's gonna be like a tenner for a sausage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, or something, and it ain't gonna fill you. So I just like to have a little, you know, nuts, crisps, couple things, a little bit of fruit,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
keeps you going, man.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean.
I should do that really because
Take note,
I
man.
don't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually just bring crisps.
No, but we're always like, I'm lazy to that, but it's true. My missus, she just does it for me automatically.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
and sometimes I even say, oh no, I'm all right. But then the night I don't have it, I'm starving, mate. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so
yeah.
it's all good, man.
For real, you're definitely
Hungry
a
now,
good-
you know.
Yeah. Well, there's loads of food
Bro,
places.
I just ate like an hour ago.
Is that why you went out for a break?
Yeah, a
You
little
went out for
curry
a
goat,
quick
a little
food?
curry goat and rice,
No,
man.
honestly, that's why when you listen to the last mixtape we did, you know, we got that chef
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
We
yeah.
need to do a food bar. First food
Like, you
bar
wanna
I've done
see
in my
me
life.
my yard,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I got my chef hat on. I'm on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Yeah, all
jokes.
good,
that's
man.
jokes. But yeah, so is there anything else you can think of? Because we are kind of wrapping up, coming to the end.
I think we covered a lot today,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
we
think-
did,
I
we
think
did, we
next
did.
time we'll have a think about some other
We'll
stuff
write
that's
some
been going
subjects
on.
down,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We're on it. You know what I mean? I think we covered loads today.
Definitely.
But yeah, big up all the supporters. Remember, this is going to be regular now, regular content from the team. Love you lot.
This is SaSaSaS signing out.
Peace.
Hey.
SaSaSaS, beats and bars, fresh. Don't know we're heavy. The best of the best of the best. So awesome if they're ready. Yes. SaSaSaS, beats and bars, fresh. Don't know we're heavy. The best of the best of the best.